His first published works were collections of poems, which came out in 1922 and 1923, and were illustrated by an old school friend, Phyllis Chase. Phyllis had already introduced her to the educational weekly magazine Teacher's World, for which Enid was to have a long association, lasting more than 20 years. Other publishers now began to take an interest in her work.
Ah, Miss Blyton. Do sit down. How good of you to come, and all the way from Surrey. You are still running your small school.
Southernay? Oh, yes, indeed, Major. And I do love it so, but for how much longer, I don't know. My writings...
Ah, yes. You are enjoying considerable success. The word is that on a Friday there is total silence in every teacher's common room in the land as they devour your column.
And, of course, there are the books.
Indeed. The books, too. Well, that really is the reason I've asked you to visit. I have this little idea.
Yes?
You may think it very foolish. I thought, something on the zoo. The animals and such like. But from a child's viewpoint.
Ah. Ah, yes. Yes, I can see that.
Oh, yes.
Monkeys.
Yes, the monkeys.
Make a marvelous story.
Yes, a fantastic story.
Oh. February the 2nd, 1924. He was very nice.
Really?
We are going to try and be real friends and not fall in love. Not yet, at any rate.
Follow me.
We're going to meet again tomorrow. February the 3rd, 1924. We are going to have a purely platonic relationship for 3 months and then see how we stand. Oh, dear. He says he's fond of me in a big brotherly sort of way. I'll small sister him. He's going to fall in love if he hasn't already. I want him for mine.
I love you. Do you know that? Do you think that you love me yet?
I don't know.
I think I never do remember a day like that Saturday, for everything was in the most rejoicing mood. The hills were soft with blue haze, and the birds were singing of the wonderful, wonderful day. A blackbird took up the tale, and like a born poet, he wove the sunshine and the spring, the budding trees and the starry celandines into a silvery enchantment of song. A song that came, oh surely not from a bird, but from the lightsome, lilting, dancing heart of the sweet springtime.
Enid, my love, there is just one thing I have to tell you.
Hugh Pollock was already married with a young son, but his wife had left him when Hugh was away fighting in the trenches during the First World War. However, the divorce came through in April 1924, and the couple were married on August the 28th. No member of either family was present. Enid was now writing more than ever for a wide variety of magazines and publishers. In 1926, she brought out her own magazine, Sunny Stories. In the same year, she and Hugh found their first real home, Elfin Cottage. And it was here that Hugh interviewed her for the Teacher's World magazine using the pseudonym H.A.
The hostess was in the garden by a sleepy round pond.
You're what? Who's writing this nonsense?
It's not nonsense. It's my best Nunes prose. I ventured a question I had been meaning to ask for a long time. Why must you work so hard?
Because I have a hard taskmaster of a husband.
You
who will
have
not let you
a
rest for 2
husband,
minutes
a
at time.
home, happiness, and peace. Why not rest from it all? Miss Blyton laughed her happy laugh. So long as one child tells me that my work brings him pleasure, just so long I shall go on writing. Besides...
She added.
Yes. She added, I'd love to write a novel about children and the jolly, happy things of life.
Bobs is 4.5 months old, has eaten a dozen staples, and the manuscript of A Christmas Story for Teacher's World, and I shan't be able to help loving him as long as ever he lives. Good boy, Bobs. Now I'm leaving you in charge. You look after everything until we get back. Here we go, seeking adventure away on the white high roads up to the heather mountains away in the north. If you see a little white car with a bunch of white heather on the front, you'll know who it is and maybe give me a little wave.
Damn and blast!
The weather, luckily, has stayed fine. And I have managed to do all the things I wanted to do.
It's the clutch lever. Sheared.
Oh, never mind, darling. We'll buy another one when we get to Oban.
Oh, don't be so bloody stupid. I can't drive to Oban like this.
Well, I'll drive then. Don't make such a fuss about it.
You have absolutely no idea, have you? All you understand, all you care about is writing your wretched column.
Oh, is that all? Well, at least I can do it. I don't fuss and complain about it all the time. Every little thing gets you boiled up.
6 punctures. 6! And now the bloody clutch! 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 Clutch!
On the whole, the marriage seemed ideal and the couple well suited. For Enid, Hugh represented a loving father figure, and he loved her for the complex, childlike, insecure person he knew her to be.
Bun is sorry.
Oh.
Really?
Maybe Daddy Bun is cross because he would like even littler bunnies.
There's no hurry. No hurry at all.